Today we're going to be looking at some brand new Plants vs. Zombies plushes that just got released by the company MCC. As well, just a couple of days ago, the company MCC released these brand new Plants vs. Zombies plushes, and well, even though there's not a lot of them, they're all really high quality. As well, it seems like MCC likes to release plushes in low quantities, but they're overall really high quality, so it sort of makes up for them releasing very few of them. And well, first we're going to be starting off with the third design of the sunflower. Now this sunflower looks very similar to the last two sunflowers, except there's a few different changes on the face. As of the embroidery on this one is just slightly different, the head is also tilted a slightly different way, and the leaf base is also a little different, as it was a little bit smaller with each of the leaves. As well, each of the leaves on the leaf base are just a little smaller than their last design, they're also a bit more stuffed, which makes them hold up better over time. And well, same thing with the stem, as well, it was overall just really well stuffed and everything, and it overall looks pretty good. And well, for the actual face and everything, it seems to be really nicely stuffed, and the petals are also pretty nicely made. And while the embroidery on the face overall looks pretty good, it's one of the only changes on this entire plush from the last design, so yeah, overall it's very similar to the last design, except it's just slightly better. As well, I actually like this design a bit more than the last one as well. I just think that it looks slightly better, and it also seems slightly higher quality. And well, if you want any of the plushes in this video, I don't really know where to get them at the moment, as well, since they just got released, they're not on any of the main websites like eBay yet. So you might actually have to wait a little while until these plushes are for sale on websites like eBay, as well, for whatever reason, MCC plushes take a little while to get on websites like eBay. Now moving on to the next plush, we have the Jalapeno, and well, obviously this one's based off of the World Max Jalapeno. As well, if you compare the World Max one and this one, they're basically the exact same plushes, although this one is basically just an exact copy of the World Max one. As of all the embroidery on the face and everything on the mouth also looks just really good, and it seems to be basically just the exact same design as the World Max one. And while the eyes also look basically just the exact same, as well, they're just really nicely stuffed and everything, and the pupils look the exact same as the World Max one, and the right eye also looks the exact same, with the eyelid going under the eye, and well, once again, seems to be really nicely made, as well, was just copied off of World Max. So yeah, basically every single detail on the plush, to the shape of it, to the actual face, is just stolen from World Max, and well, it's basically an exact copy. As well, they did this exact same thing with some of their earlier plushes, but for whatever reason, they're still doing it. And while I think it would have been better if MCC actually just made their own unique jalapeno plushes, though I just think that it would have looked better if they just made their own unique design. As well, the only thing that's really changed about this one from the World Max one is that, as you can tell, the stem is just slightly shorter than the World Max one, and it also is just slightly wider than the World Max one, but besides that, it's basically just the exact same plush. So yeah, honestly, I don't really like this plush as well. I like the design of it and everything, but that's just because it's stolen from the World Max one, so I think they should make their own unique jalapeno plush, as well I would have rather got a brand new jalapeno design that was actually unique. And well, once again, just like the sunflower plush, I have no idea how long it'll take to show up on websites like eBay, as well at the moment it's not really for sale on any of the main websites. Now moving on to the next plush, we have the sunflower phone clip. Now, what this plush is that it just goes around your phone, and well, that's all it really does, as well, I don't really know what the point of it is. As well, I guess it's just purely cosmetic, as well, all it does is just go around your phone, and well, it just sort of looks weird in my opinion. As well, there seems to be this sort of string thing on the back of it, which you can sort of tie around the phone to make it actually hold on to it, which just makes it look really weird in my opinion. As well, I think it's a pretty unique concept. I just don't really think they did it that well, as well, I don't really know how it would actually attach to your phone without blocking the screen. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty strange concept, and for the actual sunflower face, it looks pretty good. As well, all the embroidery and everything looks pretty nice, and it seems to be very similar to the earlier World Max sunflowers, except they seem to just add their own slight design of it that just made it look slightly better. As well, they made the actual face just a little lighter color than normal, and also made the petals just slightly lighter, and everything about this plush just looks pretty good. So yeah, overall, for the design of the plush and everything, I think everything is really nicely embroidered on, and it looks great. I just think that the actual concept is kind of dumb though, as well, I don't really know why you would have to put it around it. I don't really know how you would without blocking the phone screen. So yeah, overall, it's just one of those really strange concepts that for whatever reason, it seems that Plants vs. Zombies has a bunch of these really strange plushes that don't really fit in with anything else. As well, for whatever reason, unofficial and official companies made these really strange concepts which just never really fit in with any set, so it's just sort of its own thing. And while some examples of this are the sunflower coin purse made by World Max, and also all the phone holder plushes, including the one made by World Max, and also the tissue box holders. As well, for whatever reason, Plants vs. Zombies plushes has always had these strange gimmicks to them, which I never really understood why you would make them. So yeah, those were all the plushes that MCC just recently released. There's not too many of them, but the ones that they did release are pretty good quality. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like, subscribe, and comment down below which of these plushes are your favorite, and yeah, have a great day.